Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 15 with me, MeHerd37. So as you can see, we got a lot of money now. I've been doing a lot of logging. Just trying to get better, moving that thing around, that crane, the crane arm. And I have gotten a little bit better. One thing I want to do, so we got that 62 grand, so I thought, probably the best thing we can do to make more money is buy this big field for 57 grand. Now, we don't have much in the bank now, but I mean, this field is massive. So I thought, it's a good thing to buy this one. Now, one thing about, there's a real weird thing with that logging cart, or whatever you want to call it, trailer with the arm. If you go right to it and start using it to try to use it, the thing goes crazy. It hops around like you can't even drive it. It just goes crazy. And the one time when I went straight to it, and it was over at the I can't bring up the map. So it's over at the lumberyard, and it was up on the roof of the building. I was like, what in the heck is going on? The only way I can get it to operate correctly is you have to go into another vehicle. This is what I usually do. Act like I'm going to use it, move it around a little bit, and bring that up. And now you can go over to it, and it's fine. But it was up on the freaking roof. You can't see it. Straight behind it, those brown buildings, it was up on the roof. And it's laying on its side, and it's just ridiculous. We might do a little bit of logging. I found that also some of the trees are better than the others. Like a tree like the one right ahead of us, which is the kind that I was cutting down before, it's worth more because not only do you get like the trunk and the whole, I don't know if you got the shaft of the tree or whatever, but you see these big branches, you can obviously log those too. It's harder to do because there's so much to remove, but that's what you make the most money on. It's a little bit harder because there's more cutting, and you start having to deal with those little ones, and it's a little bit harder. But a tree like this is so much easier because all you're going to get is the shaft of this tree. And I found out you can just take the chainsaw and basically just run along here, the shaft, and it'll cut off all those other branches. And so you just have the shaft of the tree. Don't make a ton of money on it, but it's a lot easier. I'm kind of thinking what we should do first. Actually, one thing I want to do, we haven't been paying too much attention to the cows, so I'm sure the grass is down a little bit. Actually, I think what we're going to have to do first is actually unload this thing. I do want to get some more grass for the cows. I'm sure they have plenty, but I do want to try and keep it as full as I can. So we'll dump this, get a little bit more. Just make sure that I like to try and keep it full, to be honest. Oh heck, it's got plenty. Alright, so we'll just go fill this thing up one more time, and we'll be done with it. I'm just kind of surprised, I haven't been doing too much. I know it's supposed to rain today, but I think you can see it's already rained though, so we're in the clear. I have not done too much other than log since the last video. I think I harvested one field, and that's really about it. And I didn't want to spend anything because, like I said, getting that field, that was one of the big things I really wanted. That field it's our biggest field now, and so we should get a lot of production out of it, get a lot of money out of it. I'm not sure. I think we're going to maybe try and go with some barley. We don't really have any barley fields, so we'll go with that and see if that, I don't know how much we'll get for it, but at least we'll have some barley. I want to get to the point where we can just, start throwing some of the crops in the silos instead of just having to go off and sell it. That way we can wait for good deals and stuff. I haven't had any good deals. I haven't been able to sell any good deals. I seem to always miss out. Like, I know there's one was canola. But it was right after I was done seeding canola field, and it was like, oh, this lasts 12 more hours. It's like, that does me no good. Alright, so here's the barley. I'll go ahead and try and seed this. The seeder is kind of odd. You have to always make sure it's on like that, and make sure that it's lowered. For some reason I was having a problem with this. You can see I want to seed this field going this way. It's kind of lined up to go the other way, but I think we'll get it straight. I think this is the best way to go this way. It's got that little jut out on the to our left. I think this will be probably the best we can do. This thing turned around, kind of like that's probably a couple trees we should go and cut down, to be quite honest. Actually, I think we will. I could just get those 3 trees out of the way. It'll make it a lot easier on me later on. Wrong way. Can't quite get this thing lined up like I want. Like, see, it turned it on, but it doesn't want to lower. And sometimes it'll lower itself, sometimes it won't. Sometimes when you turn it off, the seeder will raise up, sometimes it won't. It's really odd. The little seeder kind of had the same thing. Just seems like this one does it maybe a little bit more. But I've been playing around with this seeder, and man, I gotta say, it is so much better. It is so much quicker. See, it comes up, but when we turn it on, it probably will not go back down. Oh, jeez. Well, see, it went down this time, but sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, it's really odd. We'll do a few rows, and then we'll go do something fun. Cut down some logs. I'll bring that thing over here, and we'll cut down these trees over here. Try and go sell them. We do need a little bit of money in the bank, because we only have, as you can see, less than $5 grand. So it will be nice to put a little bit in the bank. But we've been making a lot more money, too, because with this thing, I haven't been hiring any workers. And it makes a huge difference, really. Those guys were costing us a fortune. So we're on that hard difficulty, and you see it's up this time, so you gotta lower it yourself. It's just weird. I don't know if it's a glitch in the game or what, but you know, each time it can be a little bit different. Yeah, not hiring anybody. Those guys were costing us like thousands a day, since we're on hard difficulty. But this is just so much better. Not having to hire anybody to cultivate and seed. Alright, I'll come back to this later, but I think it would be fun to log a little bit more. Eventually, we'll buy some land and just have it, you know, as a logging field, too. But that'll be when we can afford, like, the scorpion. And we gotta get that planter that can plant the trees. That's like, I don't know, maybe 80, 90 grand. So that might be a little ways off. Although, we could take that little field right in front of the house. We could do that with a, have that just be a tree field. We wouldn't need the scorpion, because that thing is so much money. With the amount of trees there, we could probably just do it with the chainsaw and this. I don't like this bridge. I think this bridge is really meant for us. There we go. Gotta find out exactly where we're going. That pretty much is straight ahead. Yeah, there's the little shop. I gotta say, I do like the logging. It's just trying to get used to that arm and how it moves and everything. It's kind of difficult. Because you gotta use the mouse. I kind of wish you could use the joystick. It seems like the joystick would actually be a little bit easier. And, you know, have just, like, controls with the joystick. I'm not sure that you can, though. I never really checked out in the settings. And it just seems like it would be a little more difficult. Or it is more difficult with the mouse. But that's alright. I am getting a little bit better. I'm not like a professional, you'll see. But I am better than I was. It was just our first go around. Come on, tractor. I hate going up these hills. Also, we're going to need our next purchase has got to be, I think, a bigger tipper. It'll make it easier. I have to unload it so many times on this field and that other field that straight ahead went over the hill. Now that we've got this new one, I mean, this new field is huge. We can't be unloading it like 7 or 8 times during each harvest. This field's going to cost us a lot more, obviously, like fertilizer and seed, but I think this field is going to make a ton of money for us. Where am I going? I want to go to the end. There we go. Right, let's get out here and cut this thing down. Alright. Another thing I've been doing is crouching down. Not close enough, I don't think. There we go. Cut it just a little bit lower. Oh, will it fall? Will it fall? I haven't had any of them fall out by themselves. You know, you can do that little angle cut and everything across it, but it's kind of hard to see exactly where you cut it sometimes. I can see it on this one. I don't know if I want to give it a go trying that. So I've been doing this, just taking the tractor and just knocking it down. It'd be nice if it would go to the left. It probably won't. Let's see if it rolls. Sometimes these trees roll like crazy. Nah, that one didn't do it. Like, they'll just roll like crazy. It's insane. It's like the physics are kind of like messed up. Like with a tree like this, you really should just go like this. You can cut down off all those limbs. It makes it so much quicker than cutting those other trees down. Alright. Let's hop over this way. Turn around, see what size logs we want. I don't want them too big, but I don't want them too small either. It's decent size. A little bit bigger. Well, see if it'll give it to when I crouch down. There we go. Alright, one more cut. Well, yeah, we'll do one more cut. It's gonna kind of be crappy, but we gotta do it. I don't know how we're gonna get the tractor up here. Oh, that one went. Alright. Let's get my hooks back up. Pull alongside. I like being on the other side. Just seems easier for me. I think I'm used to it now. Yeah, I don't know how the heck we're gonna get that freaking log up there. Now that I think about it. Alright. Lower the legs. No, tree's gonna be in the way. Stupid tree. Open this thing up. Swing the other way. I'd actually like to get a little bit further out. Grab it. Good. Alright, for this one, I might have to. Well, no. If I can get it up a little bit higher, we'll be able to get over this thing. That tree is really killing the view. Alright, so we did clear it. Seems acting like we didn't totally clear it. Here we go. You can just kind of shove it back a little bit. There we go. See if we can just drop it. Hopefully it'll stand. Oh, come on, it's on that post. Seriously? I'll drop it. Yeah, that'll work. A little bit of practice. See if I can grab it. That didn't get down enough, did we? Come on. I don't know if we got enough. Ah! That's alright. We probably needed a better grip on it anyway to get it in the thing. It's gonna be a weird angle. This thing back down on it. This is a smaller log, too. See if we can grab it a little bit better. See, I don't like this view from the other side. I'm not so good. Is that on top of the other one? See if we can move it to the side. There we go. Alright, let's hop back in this tractor. Alright. Come on. I don't know. Yeah, well, man, we shouldn't have even cut the last part. Now that I look at it, I mean, it's just such a small piece. Hopefully it rolls down here a little bit. Not that we're going to get a ton of money out of these two. Kick that thing out. These kick out a little bit more. I don't know if we're going to be able to grab that. Let's see if I can extend that. That'll make it. That'll get it. Oh crap. Oh crap. Shoot. Extend that some more. All I did was extend that thing. I can't believe it was enough to kick the tractor out. Bring that back in. Spin her around. Alright, bring her back down. Oh, that thing's extended. Bring that all the way in. Release it. Sweet. I don't know if we can get this last little part. That's clear on the other side of the tractor. This will be nice. This will be a challenge. Can't get over that thing. It's on the other side of the cab is the problem. About to be interesting. Let's see if we can extend that boom. Yeah. What am I hitting? I'm not really hitting the tractor, but it doesn't want to go over to the left. I don't know, it won't go to the left anymore. Alright, so that one's out. Won't be able to get that one. Alright, let's bring the legs up. Back in the tractor. We'll cut down these other two. Alright, get that chainsaw back out. Oh. Let's go ahead and knock this one down. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and cut this one down as well. Down. Alright. I've never had more than one tree in the trailer. Should be a nice little load. Like, where's it going? Where's it going? Alright, well, I'll go cut this one, trim this one. Hopefully when we're done, that thing will quit. See, that's good. I'll cut about right here. Let's make the other one right about here. So this one's a little bit longer. Let's go about right here. Alright. Where'd the other part go? It's way up. How the heck did it get up there? Is that with the other one? I don't know. Alright, let's go find that tree. All the way down here. Alright, got one little part over here. Sweet. Alright, let's get that trailer again. There it is. We've got to cut that tree. What in the world? How can it... That tree was only this? Well, that's a bummer. How's the tree only this big? I almost don't want to make another cut. It's just kind of crappy. This is just a short tree. Alright. Back in our tractor. Alright, let's go over here and get this one first. I want to be so close to it. I think this is 2 logs right here. Alright. Extend those legs. Let's see if we can't get this one fairly easily. Well, this is going to be the lighter end. I should probably go for the other one. I'm not really sure where that cut was made, though. Alright, looks like we're not quite in the middle of it. Should be good. It's not going to grab it. Well, it acts like... Come on. There. Kind of thing acts kind of odd sometimes how it does it. Spin her around. Whoa. Should we bring it up a little bit and kick her back a little more? Open her up. There we go. Like a pro, you know? So much better than last time. Well, the last time was the first time, so... Don't give me too much crap for that one. Spin her around. We're a little too close. That's why you don't want to be so close. Close down. Sweet. Alright, bring her over and swing around. Let's get a little branch on it. Trying to bring her back. There we go. Closer to the end. The tractor end of it. Alright. Bring up those legs. I think we're gonna have to move to get this last part. We might be able to get that one on our left as well. Although it's not. Bring out the legs. Sometimes when you're on uneven surfaces like this, those legs are actually bad to roll out, but hopefully it doesn't cause too much of a problem this time. Oh. See if we can't grab her. Bring her down. Shove it back. Well, it's getting weird. Alright, see if we can't just drop her. There we go. Oh. Definitely don't want to knock that thing out. See if we can't get this little crappy piece. It's not going to pay anything, really. I mean, it will a little bit, but might get $10 out of her. By the way, I left all that stuff on the ground on the other ones. I went back and picked those up. We did get paid for it. I don't know if we can grab her. I think we've got it. Yeah, there we go. Ah, jeez. Flung her. Think it's going to be worth... not going to be worth much, but it sure is going to be a pain. I didn't get her. Come on. There we got a good... I think we've got our good grip on her this time. This little piece, that's going to be nothing. Can't shove it all the way to the back. So that's the kind of crap that'll, come falling out if you got it at the end. Alright, let's bring up those legs. Back in the tractor, let's go get this last one. We'll take her to the lumber yard and get paid. Having those trees gone will help with that cedar turning around and everything. I think it's just in the way. We'll get that stumper sometime too, and we can remove those stumps. Although, I think we can also, can't we just turn this stuff into wood chips too? So we'll stop taking them to the mill eventually. But, I mean, I think it's probably kind of expensive. And you need a good tipper. Big tipper to put the wood chips in, and ours is not a good tipper. Or it's not, I shouldn't say it's not good, it's just it's not big, it doesn't have any real capacity. Not that it's crappy. I'd like to grab it near this end. Can't see where we cut it though. Oh man, that area we just seeded is already it's sprouted. I was hoping that would see, it hasn't even been that long, but I was just kind of afraid of it. It doesn't necessarily take that long, it's just a certain amount of time or something. That really sucks. 'Cause we're gonna have I'll just have to wait a little while before actually go and harvest it. Wow, that is a big log. I didn't realize we cut it. Is that the only one on this end? Yeah. Jeez. We're gonna have to try and spin this around or something. I don't know if we can spin it around though. Yeah, it worked. I'm surprised. Oh. So hopefully she'll stay. Yeah, there we go. It's a big log. I thought we cut that thing in half because I thought we made this thing 3 pieces, but apparently not. Or maybe we didn't wait. Whatever, didn't wait long enough, and it didn't make the full cut. I thought it did. Oh, see, now that's... why is that in 3 pieces? Oh, jeez. We got the one huge log, and then got these 2 things. Stupid. Stupid, Come on. There we go. Let's drive up a little closer. With this one, and we'll be done. We'll take them to the lumberyard and get paid. This episode will be done. Can we grab her? It's like by the teeth. Alright, open up those jaws. Whoa. Gotta bring it up before we do that. Open up those jaws. Kind of push down to help hold them. Alright, the legs aren't down, so let's take these things over to the lumberyard. As you can see, this field right here has canola. I accidentally did that. The only canola field we have is that one over the field. I accidentally planted wheat there a couple times. It's kind of aggravating because with the wheat, it took like 4 or 5 times you had to empty that tipper. It takes up more volume, more room than like say canola. But you get paid. Still makes good money. So we'll have like, I don't know, wheat, canola, barley. Is that the only ones except for like potatoes and beets and corn? I think that's all we can seed and harvest with what we have. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any others except those 3 that we can do right now. But we'll obviously get into like corn and all that good stuff eventually. Oh, you know what? I should have gone over to the chickens and picked up those eggs. We've got a bunch of eggs down. I picked up a bunch and we gotta sell them. But, oh well. Wrong button. Oh yeah, we know about all that. Is that campground or something? Kind of weird. Like a fair? Fairgrounds? Camping out? Kind of weird. What is it? Like everybody just brought their camper over and parked them. Hey, look, they all have the exact same camper. Wow. Could have done better with that. I think this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah. Alright. See how much money we get from this? Hopefully we get, I don't know, 8, 10 grand? That would be nice. I got like 8 grand as soon as on the last video, if we didn't make so much on that one tree and then I took it back some more and I got like 8 grand. I was like, wow, this logging actually makes a ton of money. Because heck, we don't get like 8 grand off that little field. We only get like 10 grand off some of the big fields. 4,800. Come on. Let's move this log. Why is it floating in the air? There it goes. So 4,800. Yeah, we made what, 9,500 off that? That's a 9,500 with that little bit of work. That's easier than a field, you know. All right, let's actually pack this thing up, because that's gonna be the end of the episode. Darn. Alright. Well, everybody, that's it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. We're gonna just continue this, getting this farm bigger. I'll go ahead and get this thing seeded. I really wish... chainsaw. I really wish that that the thing hadn't sprouted up yet. Then we could do it all at once. I'll just wait and let it, you know, the whole thing do it before I get it. Well, hopefully we'll make some good money on this and upgrade our tipper. Actually, let's see, how big are the tippers? 72. That's a big one right there, though. 4,500 Gs. So that's 8,500 liters. I mean, that's more than twice as big. It's almost 5 times as big. This one, though, you got to get a freaking dolly in a truck, but that's in our future sometime. All right, 47,000. That's just barely bigger than this one. Why the change? All right, 46,900. It's not a whole lot bigger than that one. 40,000, 45,000. I think that might be the best one. 45 grand. I kind of like that one right there. This green one. 52,000, because it's only 1,900 more liters. Well, it's only 2 grand more. That's 7 grand more. I don't know. We don't need one yet, but we will be getting close. Hopefully in the next episode, maybe we'll buy one and get some stuff. I can almost assure that's what we'll do. Get a new tipper. Oh, hopefully our tractors pull them. We'll have to get a new... Oh, we gotta get a new tractor, though. No, we don't. Oh, we don't. We got the one with the old tipper. Oh, jeez. Hopefully it pulls it. Alright, well, that's the end of the episode, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next episode.